Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog on the Mamu Eats channel. Today we are driving towards Mysore as we had some work in Srirangapatna, but then we followed through and went to Mysore City to explore food trails. We were super hungry by the time we reached the city and we decided to start our food tour with a special place that we had always heard about online. We are at the Krishna Vilas Road, which houses a very famous Gobi center. I have been seeing a lot of videos of this Gobi center online and we finally decided to make a pit stop and check what the hype was all about. Mysore is a very quaint and quiet town and it doesn't get as busy as Bangalore. But even then, looking at the crowd over here, I was really surprised, I must say. And that, my friends, is Mr. Usman. This Gobi center is named after him. It's called Usman Dry Gobi. And there's his contact details if you ever want to get in touch with him. As you can see, the crowd has already started gathering and he has not even started serving yet. He's still frying the gobi and the crowd has already piled up. Usman Gobi has also won a lot of food awards and they were in the news also multiple times, and he's put cutouts of those framed. Even before the gobi is out of that bubbling oil, people are already paying him money so that they can grab their tokens. So as soon as the gobi is out of the oil and he starts dishing it out, they will be the first ones to receive them. We ordered one plate of gobi for ourselves and hoped that that would be enough because we just wanted to try it and move on to the next stop. Let's see how that goes. Other famous YouTubers and TV artists like Kripal Amana and C. Kahi Chandra have also reviewed the Usman Gobi Center and they have had really high regards for their gobi. I can only imagine how hot it might be inside there, with two massive pots of bubbling oil and gobi in them. I must also say this, that no matter how small the shop was or how congested things might have been inside with all the crowd outside, I think they were really clean and also the entire place seemed very well maintained, and any surface that was touched or any surface that I looked at was pretty clean. Finally, after waiting for 20 odd minutes, we get to see the fried gobi coming out of the oil, and as you can see, they look perfect, literally perfect. You know how the roadside gobi Manchurian stalls give you gobi Manchurian, but then the gobi doesn't look like gobi? Here you can see each and every floret properly, clearly. And that's what really amazes me. Once all the oil has drained out, he dishes it out into a separate pan that he's kept aside, collects all of the gobi in that. The gobi is not just served by itself, it's served with a few slices of cucumber, onions and a few pieces of lemon. Along with those accompaniments, he also gives a small little plate of green chutney. This was a coriander and mint chutney. It was a little sour and perfect companion for the gobi. After a very long wait, it was finally my turn to receive my share of the gobi. Each of the pieces of the gobi were individual florets. They were nicely coated with the masala and they had a thin casing of the batter that they had dipped it in. So it was perfect combination of crisp on the outside and nice soft and mushy on the inside, as well as hollow. It had this airy and fluffy feel on the inside. I wouldn't shy away from calling this a chicken kebab for the vegetarians. And that was that for Usman Dry Gobi. Our next stop is a cafe. This cafe is called Naviluna. So it is named after peacock, which is Navil in Kannada. It's located on a parallel road to the Usman Dry Gobi in a road called the Ramavilas Road. So my wife did some research and found that this place was really well known for their hot chocolate recipe, and we thought, okay, let's go check it out. Naviluna is located in an ancient building. It is 153 years old and they make all of their ingredients in-house. I was informed that the cafe is located on the first floor and I made my way up the stairs. The beauty about this building is that it has that rustic touch. Even though it's 153 years old, they've maintained it well, but it's still got that old world charm. A quick scroll through this menu made me realize that most of the dishes had a nice little touch of chocolate in it. Whether it was dark chocolate or milk chocolate, they had a lot of fusion dishes in this small little menu that they had, apart from the regular menu, which I'll go through now. Feel free to pause and check the items and the prices in this menu. So the first item that we ordered was the muskmelon Darjeeling panna cotta souffle. It was topped with walnuts and it was similar to a regular panna cotta, just with a little flavor of muskmelon. However, the walnuts on top were not as fresh as I expected them to be, and they had a little stale taste to them. But otherwise, the panna cotta was yum. And then it was time to try the thing that we had actually come here for. I had ordered the 65% hot chocolate, whereas my wife ordered the mocha hot chocolate, and my cousin ordered the same that I did. I must say that even though the chocolate was only 65%, but it had a very nice tone to it. It was slightly bitter but yet sweet at the same time, and it had a nice consistency of a hot chocolate. It was thick, creamy, and super delicious. On our way out, I had a quick chat with the barista, and this is what he had to say. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Can you tell me a little bit about this cafe?
Sure. So the cafe has been around 4 years now.
Okay.
And the building itself has been 153 years old.
Okay.
And we have renovated and according to our requirements and needs. And we are also expanding
Okay.
to the open area.
Oh, the courtyard outside. Okay.
Yes. So we'll be having an open bar
Okay.
with the fish menu.
Oh, lovely.
And yeah. And it's been under progress. So a couple of days more, it will be open for
Sounds
the
good.
public.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the short intro. I'll just look around. Thank you.
And then it was time for us to leave Naviluna and head to our next stop, which was on the way back to Bangalore from Mysore. The next stop that we took was Poojaris Fishland. This is located right outside Mysore City towards Bangalore, and it is one of my favorite Mangalorean cuisine restaurants. Why is it my favorite? Because they make amazing seafood, and I am Mangalorean and I know when I say this that they make good Mangalorean food. Apart from that, the seafood is super fresh. Even though they are not anywhere near the coast, they make sure that they source the best ingredients and the best catch of the day. They have ample amount of parking space, so even on the weekends you will not feel the lack of space. Poojaris has evolved over the years. They are not just a restaurant anymore, they actually are a family destination. Like, people can just come and relax and unwind over here. Look at all the pet animals they have, look at all the car collection that they have, and even the bikes. The ambience is very family friendly, well lit, and well spread out. I also noticed that there was an alcoholic section which was only for families, and there was a non-alcoholic section which did not allow any alcohol. That was right at the entrance on the right side. They were playing some traditional music at the entrance, but however inside the restaurant they were playing some Afro house music which didn't really suit the theme, so I wished and hoped that they would have continued the same traditional music inside as well. And as you enter the restaurant, you're greeted by a nice coastal theme. The restaurant is spacious, open-aired, and has a lot of staff waiting to help you. So without any further ado, let's dive into the food. The first item that we ordered was a Bhangra masala tawa fry. It was the day special and recommended by the waiter. The masala was delicious and it was topped with fried onions, which was adding to the taste. The masala had penetrated the fish and the meat very well, and it tasted amazing. It was slightly sour, spicy, and tangy. The next item that we ordered was the squid sukka. This was in a Mangalorean style coconut based masala. And along with that, we ordered a fish gravy, and we ordered some prawn ghee roast and chicken ghee roast, which was followed by some neer dosa, which we used to mop up all the dishes. The fish curry was a bhutai fish curry, which in English is sardine. And that's what my plate looked like with all the dishes served on it. My wife does not eat seafood, and we ordered some ghee rice with dal fry for her to go along with her chicken ghee roast. And that brings us to the end of our Mysore food trail. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. If you like this video, please make sure that you hit that like button, share it with a friend, and also if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Bye bye.